Right, so as kind of saying in my last video, we would have collab leaks soon by Friday or Thursday. It looks like we got it a little bit early, actually today. So Voldemort went and talked about it. I think that he's going to go back the route of giving us hints over the next few days to hype it up. Not sure exactly what IP it is, but for now, he gave us some information that we can base it off of, and it does have a few confirmations that a lot of you will be happy about, unironically. Today, let's jump into it. New to the channel, like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. Let's get into the video. Here we go. So the trail of hints, I guess, or the messages begin here, just so you know. Voldemort is the one leaking this. He's reliable. If you don't know Voldemort, you don't know Voldemort. Who knows? I don't even know Voldemort. He's just a guy, man. I don't know. The man whose name shall not be said. Whatever, right? So what he says here is first, what do you think it will be? He was asking, starting to tease it. First off, we had the response from Ainz. He says, new collab, let's hope, which is exactly what everybody's hoping for. So the GOAT is obviously picking the cope of the community right now, just being a new collab, and he does say yes, automatically confirming one thing: it is a new collab. So for those that have been thinking it's not a new collab, and the 10 dev notes that I've read you 10 different times, and you think like, oh, it's bull crap, it's not a new collab, it is a new collab, right? And I'm not gonna blame you for that. I don't trust them here and there too. It's like you can't expect anything here, because when it comes to Netmarble, they've said it how many times, and it's been wrong how many times, because there's always a wording piece we choose to ignore, and that one word meant everything in that context. But it is confirmed. First off, a new collaboration. Second thing confirmed is this over here. It is 3 characters. This is something that I've been telling every video, every freaking second, that it looks like they're done doing 4 characters. In my opinion, it ruins the entire hype of a collab here and there, because you saw how bad the original TOG was when that launched. Yes, they were just bad characters, that's true, but it sucks when the free characters are removed, and sometimes it's good to see here and there a 4th character just be the PvE character restricted and have that other 3 characters work in a meta. It's just fun to test multiple characters at a time, and you'd realize each update now, after everything has gone down in effort, you get more reruns, you get new collaborations, and now officially, even your new collabs, they only have 1 additional character versus a rerun. So I don't know. It's something that I've been mad about for a little bit now, and I said it will tell you, confirmed, once you get this past Tower of God. Once it's the second time, now it's a pattern. It's confirmed, 3 characters. So moving forward, when Nikkei, other games are stepping up, doing an additional character for collabs versus their original 2 or 1. Now you have a game like this being that already had 4, downing it to 1. Downing it to 2, which is I messed it up completely. Originally had 4, downing it to 3. Downing it by 1, you see what happens. So sucks to suck, but it is 3 characters confirmed now officially. Meaning, Tower of God, they did 2 characters, which they lowered it from the usual, which was 3. So it looks like that is a new pattern that's gonna maybe stick. I don't know for sure, but here we go. Next up, Mythra goes and asks the question, in your opinion, is it something that most people or like it, in comparison to other animes or whatever, is it liked by most people? What do we think, right? He says, I don't know. We're screwed. We are so screwed. If it was Fate, I'm guessing Voldemort would know that. Voldemort knows a bunch of things, all right? He really does. Whenever he says, I don't know, the collab is cooked. He said, I don't know, back then with TOG. He said, I don't know, back then with, what was it? When the Shield Hero rerun was happening, right? Around there, something. He said it was I don't know. I don't know, man. He did it again, so I don't know if it's going to be exciting or such. He definitely can gauge the excitement from his Discord. He knows who the ones that are excited and such are. Maybe it's not exciting. We don't know. So it's definitely not from the way that I look at it, I mean, it's not major things that we've been talking about, because he would have known Fate, he would have known SLA, he would have known things like those, right? So it's not hyped in his opinion, or he just doesn't know. He doesn't know if it's hyped or not, but he says that. Last but not least, Kane, the GOAT over here, he asked how many waifu, and he responded, Voldemort said 2. That's it. That's the end of the trail over here. So what do we know over here? We know the collaboration is 3 characters. We know it's still an anime, right? He would say that you guys would hate it. He would make it clear that you would hate it. He just says, I don't know. It could be good, it could be bad. So I think that it's more stuck in the realm of it's an anime, which cuts off the idea that it could be G-Idol, right? The K-pop groups. It also cuts off the possibility of it being Game of Thrones, because I don't know if 2 female characters are releasing with Game of Thrones. The whole launch of the game is only 2 male characters for a while, and then you get a female character. So definitely not Game of Thrones, that's confirmed. So it knocks off a few good options and such, or sorry, bad options and such. So we'll take that for what it is. He doesn't flat out say it sucks, so that's something when it comes to a Netmarble collab. He says 3 characters. He says 2 of them are females, so that means 3 characters, 1 male, 2 females. This could also be interpreted another way. people were like, what happens if it's something that you can't call a waifu? Then I don't know, man. What do you want me to do? So maybe it's 3 females. I mean, I think that he just meant to say, like, you know, it's two female characters and such. So we'll go with that. But 2 female characters, 1 male character, 3 character collaboration, something, I guess, anime related, and it is new collab. That's what we know. So does it really, you know, thin down our options? No, it actually doesn't help us at all, because this collaboration, which was Hell's Paradise, there's 2 females, 1 male, so 2 waifu, 1 not. There you go. Over here, there was SLA, which was 2 waifu, 1 not. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. And then if you look at the other ones, also 2 waifu, 1 not. So we're cooked. It didn't really help us at all. It just confirms that it's there. When it comes to Fire Force, though, it also doesn't help you, right? Because, like, technically they could go the route of releasing Shinra, Tamaki, and Maki, and they do it that way. Yeah, it would make more sense to be, you know, Arthur, you know, Shinra, Tamaki, but could be the other way they do that, so it doesn't really cut out Fire Force. Makes it less likely, in my opinion, yes, but doesn't cut it out. And then, you know, Eminence, it's also there. 1 male, 2 female, so still, that is an option. And also, just to confirm it for you, this collaboration confirms Eminence Shadow can happen at any point, because they clearly just worked with a Kodansha property. So that means the publisher behind Grand Cross, which is, again, Kodansha, running Fire Force, that IP, they were able to get a collaboration with Eminence Shadow, which means, again, there is no beef between them, which means there's no, like, oh, you're a rival, whatever, we can't partner. So they can. So Eminence is a clearly good to go collab. If they wanted to ever do it, it is clearly good to go. Fairy Tail, it doesn't even cut that out either. The only thing is, I think it actually can no longer be Fairy Tail, because they're having an AFK Journey collab. The rule is usually they don't like overlapping collabs, so they don't have one IP like Fairy Tail collaborate with one thing while Fairy Tail's also collaborating elsewhere. So that means that this is dead for us actually right now, until they, you know, until AFK Journey ends the collab, right? Which is maybe our next collab. But if another collab starts, then we lost it. So I don't know how that will work, but it is 1 male, 2 female, so that's there. But I think this one's X'd out already, so if there's anything, Fire Force is dead and Fairy Tail's dead, potentially, because of what's going on right now and the fact that, you know, that's there. So we'll see. Fate's also dead, I think, because, you know, if you know, Voldemort knows Fate, he definitely knows it's hyped, especially back then when whole that Fate stuff happened. He knows for sure the community wants it, so it's not hyped to him. Beyond that, anything Katakawa, in my opinion, it can't be physically Konosuba anymore. So Konosuba's dead as well, because Konosuba would release these 3. It would not release Kazuma. There's no way in hell they release Kazuma. So it would be these 3, and these are 3 female characters. So I guess you can't say 3 waifu there. Obviously, none of these would work. None of these would work. None of these would work. ReZero, none of these would work. No. Sword Art Online technically can do 3 characters, 2 female characters, 1 male, Kirito and 2 others. So that operates. I don't think it's Time to the Evil. I really don't. So there is one more IP that they have over here that I'm missing. I know I'm missing it. That they can do if they wanted to. I don't know where it is. So Eminence is over here again, Katakawa. So they're able to obviously collaborate with that. If it is confirmed Eminence, dude, just so you know, we're just gonna get everything from here. So we're gonna get SAO next, and we're gonna get Konosuba after that, if that happens actually. So there is one more property they have. I don't know which one it is. That is 1 male, 2 females. They have Fate too, but we couldn't get that. It's crazy. Sadly, it's just a movie. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But for now, that's what I got for you here today. Confirmed new collaboration. Confirmed 2 female characters, 1 male. And then confirmed, he doesn't know if it's popular. So it could be popular. He can't tell if you like it or not. 3 characters, new collab. And yeah, that's it. Take care, have fun. What do you think it will be? Let me know down below. Peace out. We'll see you when there's new hints.